Welcome to Goat Island. I'm your host, the Big Ka Huzzi, and this is your weekly entertainment and history. First up, which shows and movies are dropping now, it's soon to screens. And the first movie we're excited about this September is Code 3, out September 12th, cinemas worldwide. Now, Code 3 is an action comedy with Dwight from The Office, Lil Rel from Get Out and Vacation Friends 1 and 2. And rather than a cop buddy comedy, this is a paramedic trio comedy. Now, this cast is already funny, and the expectations for this aren't all high, but expected to be funny, entertaining, and an unexpected feel-good time of a movie. Now, the first show of the month we're excited about, well, that's Gen V Season 2, out September 17th on Amazon Prime. And this is, of course, the spin-off of the hit superhero show The Boys, and takes place at the same time, but follows young adolescent superpowered beings attending a university made just for them. It's got all the heinous acts of The Boys, the uniquely dark humor, and even action of the original show, but set in a younger and slightly less corrupt setting, while being just a little toned down. But with The Boys coming to an end, at least this is just getting started, with it only being the second season. Let's fucking go. Unconfirmed or rumored movies and shows. This is where we go over how real the hype should be. Here's your weekly hype report. We're still locked in on the final Fast and Furious movie rumored to hit cinemas in 2026, Fast X Part 2. So this week's reason we hope the hype is real for the final chapter of Fast and Furious, Brian's back. That's right. Vin Diesel claims that they're bringing back Brian O'Connor for the ending of the film series. Now, of course, the actor that plays the character Paul Walker is no longer with us, RIP. So, how are they going to do this? I mean, they might do the face capture that they used with his brother previously. Maybe they'll recast him. Okay, now they won't. But honestly, if this is true, however they get this character back, it's a W. Because for the past few films, he's been referenced. The kids of Brian have been in the films, and even his wife, Mia, and just no O'Connor. Kind of made no sense. So this way, we should get an explanation for the character's absence. Because, I mean, if Christian Bale dies, no one says, well, now Batman must disappear from movies. And hopefully this means a Fast and Furious movie that isn't so dumb heavy, because we get it, it's all for family, but the man isn't fucking Superman, for fuck's sake. Brian at least balances all that shit out. So we hope that the hype is real for this one. Dom may be for family, but Brian is the family. Bring him back, but don't bother. The MCU has all of our attention, because right now, it's Marvel time. And all roads still lead to Avengers Doomsday, or at least until the end of the year, with this month being zeroed in on film news and script leaks coming off of the next Avengers movie shooting locations. This week's headline coming off the Doomsday set is Doom's Gambit. Now, of course, I'm sure you've heard of it, Queen's Gambit, but what about Doom's? Well, of course, we're referring to the Channing Tatum portrayal of the X-Men comic character Remy LeBeau, aka The Gambit. And following Tatum's time on set, he revealed that he had to miss the opportunity to go head-to-head with Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom in an epic fight, and instead his stunt double took over. Now, what does this tell us? Well, it tells us that the X-Men versus Doom fight is on, plus Channing also stated that though the character will still be comical, it won't be as full-blown as in Deadpool and the Wolverine, and his meme gold Cajun accent won't be so heavy, which just goes to show that unlike the last few years of MCU during the multiverse saga, that for this film they're bringing it all together for a more singular and cohesive tone for the MCU moving forward, which again hints at Battle World happening, which if you don't know is what happens in the comic run of Secret Wars, the movie that follows Doomsday, wherein Doctor Doom collapses the entire multiverse into a singular universe in his image. Just goes to show that not even the multiverse can escape Doom. Forget Queen's Gambit. This is Doom's Gambit, and it changes the entire MCU timeline. Once again, historically speaking, we bring you the most entertaining stories throughout history, especially the ancient world. This September, we're still Island Boys, focused on bringing you the best tales from pre-colonial/early colonial Polynesian history. Now, this week's story from Islander history is the OG divorce that sank empire. So picture this. It's the 18th century in Tahiti. Chief Pomare I is grinding his way up from being just another big local man to the goat of Tahiti's royal dynasty. Dude is hustling alliances left and right. Enter Queen Tetua. She's not just a pretty face, she's the political plug. Their marriage is what gives Pomare his shot at the throne. Think of it as a Netflix power couple collab, Tahiti's House of Cards. But then the vibes went south. Pomare was more into ruling than romancing, and Tetua, she wasn't sticking around to be background decoration. The breakup was nasty. She peaced out, and with her went some of the biggest family alliances he had. Imagine your wife leaving you and also taking half your army with her. The fallout, petty as how whole clan stopped backing Pomare. His rise almost crashed, and he had to claw his way back using European guns and missionaries just to stay in the game. So yeah, Polynesian history doesn't just have wars and canoes. It's got a messy divorce that nearly killed off a royal dynasty before it even started. Moral of the story, never underestimate an ex with connections. Polynesians' history's first dynasty was nearly ended by the ultimate messy divorce. Pomare fumbled bag. And that's a wrap for this week's entertainment and history drop. You can like and subscribe. And if you have any thoughts, drop a comment. And from Goat Island, this is the Big Ka Huzzi. Check you again.